Hello, my name is Fletcher Abbott. I am the high school director here at Grace, and I'm going to have the privilege of filling in for Pastor R this Sunday as we continue on in our study of Romans. A couple weeks ago, I rediscovered all of my old high school yearbooks, which was a both embarrassing and exciting experience all at once. Seeing a lot of the notes that a lot of my friends wrote in there, seeing a lot of the old pictures from classes, from plays that I would do, just all these different memories flooding back to me. And as I was reflecting on my past there through those yearbooks, it made me think about how that impacted where I am today. And then from there, I just kind of got to thinking about, with what's going on in my life right now, how that would impact my future. That's what these last couple chapters in Romans have been doing when it comes to Israel. Paul has been spending these last couple chapters talking about Israel's past in terms of its spiritual condition. And then he spent some time talking about their present. And then in chapter 11, where we're going to be picking up with on Sunday, he's going to finish wrapping up the present and then talking about what it means for Israel's future. Within this chapter, he links back to an Old Testament story of Elijah, who had just had an incredible experience of serving God, only to then be threatened by the queen, Jezebel, and he runs for his life, goes up in a mountain, and proceeds to tell God, "This is it. I'm done. I'm calling it quits. There is no use trying anymore. No one else is serving you, God. I'm the only one doing this. What's the point anymore?" And Paul recounts this story in Romans chapter 11, starting in verse 3. He records this. It says, as he's speaking for Elijah, he says, "Lord, they have killed your prophets. They have torn down your altars, and I alone am left, and they are seeking my life." But what is the divine response to him? Paul writes, God says, "I have kept for myself 7,000 men who have not bowed down to the knee to Baal." Paul is reminding his readers that even though the situation seems dim at the moment, even though it seems like they might even be alone, Paul himself at times might have felt alone in his faith. As being a Jew who is converted to Christianity, following after Christ, he's reminding his readers that the circumstances that they might be seeing around them are not always indicative of what God is doing. God is still at work. That's what I'm excited that we get to talk about this Sunday, as we are reminded that God is still at work. He still is alive, He is active, and He is making things happen, and is not only that, but inviting us to be along and part of that process as well. So I encourage you, as you want to get ready for Sunday, go ahead and read 1 Kings chapter 19 to brush up on that story of Elijah, and we will get to talk about this further, about this grand story that God is telling and our part to play in it. Look forward to seeing you Sunday.